Next up, please, Mr. Nick Herbert, please. And this is International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia. Thank you very much indeed.
That's right, Chairman. Thank you very much indeed. I only have one application to make to you today. Last year, you very kindly granted a debate to mark International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia, Ida Hobbit Day, as it's become known. It's now quite widely noted in the international media, and it was very appropriate that the House of Commons was able to debate LGBTI issues on that very day, and it was a well supported debate. There were 19 speakers on the floor of the House, and 30 members attended the debate. So we would be very grateful if it would be possible to hold a debate again to mark the day this year. It actually falls on Friday the 17th of May, so we would be very grateful if it was possible to hold a debate as close to that day as possible, perhaps the preceding Thursday, and if possible in the Chamber. So far, 19 members of Parliament on a cross-party basis have supported the application. Another 10 have indicated to me that they would like to take part in a debate once they know what the day is. And we've made that application on a cross-party basis through the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Global LGBT Rights, which I chair. And I don't think I really need to labour the importance of these issues and why global breaches of LGBTI rights do need discussing. We have an ongoing violence against gay men in Chechnya, including the murder of gay men there. We've had the recent adoption of the Sharia penal code in Brunei, and there have been some truly terrible developments in the Armenian Parliament, where Armenian members of Parliament have extraordinarily threatened just a couple of weeks ago to burn a trans activist alive. It is a tale of two worlds, where in some parts of the world these rights are advancing along with other human rights, but in other parts they are going backwards. And this Parliament has played an important role over the last few years in drawing attention to these breaches of rights and encouraging our own government to take action, and indeed encouraging civil society and business organisations to take action. So I think I can be certain that this will be a well-supported debate. There's a lot of interest in these issues, and it would be a very appropriate day to mark.
Thank you very much indeed.
One quick question. You've obviously mentioned that it's time sensitive and it would preferably be the 16th of May. Now, if we're in a position whereby we could say, yes, you could have 3 hours for the debate in Westminster Hall on the 16th of May, but we can't give you time in the Chamber, would you accept that?
I think we'd rather have a debate than have none at all.
Yeah.
I think given the salience of these issues, it would be very nice to think that the House of Commons was able to debate these issues in the Chamber itself, particularly as we did last year. Yeah. But if it meant that we couldn't otherwise have the debate, then I'm sure that colleagues would rather have it in Westminster Hall than not at all. But if it could be in the Chamber, I think it would be appropriate in terms of the gravity of these issues.
I mean the only thing I would say in terms of that, Nick, is that if you take a debate in Westminster Hall, you're guaranteed 3 hours.
Yeah.
Last week, two important debates in the Chamber got 2 3/4 hours between them.
Yeah. Because
of other government business and urgent questions. So I would ask you to consider that, if
sure.
And so because we don't yet know if we've got the 16th of May to allocate.
I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I think my position stands. If it could be in the Chamber, accepting those risks, I think colleagues would prefer that, but I appreciate the position that you're in, and we would be grateful for a debate that day anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a case of we know we'll get the 16th of May in Westminster Hall. We don't know about the Chamber.
I see.
Okay.
And we have to give preference in the Chamber to anything substantive motions and yours is a general debate.
Right.
Okay.
When will you know, Chairman?
Probably not till Thursday, the 9th of May.
I see. Right. Well, perhaps we could discuss the best way forward. subsequently.
But at the moment, your position is you would prefer the Chamber would take Westminster Hall if that's all there was.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I hope that's reasonable.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much indeed for listening. Thank you.
Thanks.